Hey, welcome back, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I am super happy you're here. Today we are going to do this gorgeous shimmery white dip from Double Dipped. And then we are going to do some really pretty dragonfly water slide decals on top. So I'm going to do 2 dips of this, sped up just a little bit, and then clear to encapsulate. And I sped that up just a little bit more just so that it wasn't like super repetitive, and then we will get into the water slide decals. So for right now, I am just going to play some music and let you watch the first couple dips and then the dip and clear, and then I will be back. Just wanted to pop in real quick to say, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I use odorless dip liquids. And because of that, they stay wet a little bit longer. So I always go in after I've dipped all my nails and gone around my cuticles. I always go in and lay my finger flat back into the dip just to soak up all that extra wet liquid. And then after that, I'm safe to dust off. Once in a while, I'll dust off a little bit of the dip, but not enough that it really makes a difference. And then I can go in with my second coat. So just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing, so you weren't like, what is she doing? I will be back. I'm going to let you guys watch some more with some music. So for anybody that is new, for my clear dip to encapsulate, just to protect the color, when I'm filing, I go in, I just lay my finger in it pretty much flat, not too much of an angle, just because I don't want to ruin the liquid, because it is extra wet, like I said. So I go in, I hold my finger in there for 5 seconds so I can absorb as much as I possibly can in that time. And then I don't do a second dip like I do with my color, because if I do, then it tends to get a little bit cloudy. And then when I dust off, I use a fluffy brush instead of a more harder bristle brush like I would if I used regular dip liquids. And that's just because the liquid stays wet a little bit longer. But you know, give it like a minute, dust off, and then I can go in with my activator. So I will be back when we get to the decals, which is coming up very soon. Two layers of activator to every finger so that we can file and buff. It does dry the nails rather quickly. When you hear this sound, you are good to file and buff. I did that off camera, and now we're going to get into the water decals. I'm using this stuff called Stuck from Crazy Girl Dips. It goes on with a white base, and when it's clear, you know that it's ready to either stamp on, foil. This is what I use to foil my right hand. Or not foil, sorry, chrome. So you can chrome with it. You can use foils with it. I haven't tried like a full cover foil yet, but I plan on doing that hopefully soon. But I have used like just like the colored foil to make the colors on my nails. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. And that works really good. So this works awesome for stamping. You could also use the sticky base coat from Maniology or gel base. I don't use gel, so that's not an option for me. But you can use any of those. Once this is clear, your nails will be super sticky and ready to go in with the water slide decals. This is pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain it real quick and then be quiet so you guys can just watch and enjoy. I'm doing a decal on every single finger. The first one I let sit in the water too long, and you'll see it's really hard to get out of the water, and it's separated from the white backing in the water. But I was able to make it work and fix the, you'll see. So the rest I let only sit in the water for about 15 to 20 seconds. Some decals need longer, some need shorter. It's just kind of a hit or miss, and you got to kind of play with it to figure it out. So I'm going to let you watch, and I'll be back. So right here, I just dipped the end of my cuticle stick into my swipe solution just to get, there was a little bit of the decal on in my cuticle. So I just used that to separate it, to get it off, and it worked really well. And then here you will see, after I get this on my nail, there's some hanging off the end. Typically, I would not recommend these, but doing this, but these were really thin, and they were really, really easy to work with. So I was able to just use my, whatever these are called, because my brain can't process anything right now, to just pull off the end. Normally that wouldn't work, but it worked. So now I'm going to go in with my top coat. I do always do 2 layers of this, the first one being pretty thin, and then the second one I try to float it over. It gives it that extra shiny look. This is regular nail polish top coat. I did do the first layer off camera. So right now I'm just doing the second layer, and I take a bigger glob and I just float it over the nail. It works best. I've played with this stuff for a while. I absolutely love this stuff. The Odorless Dip top coats are okay. Triple D's actually is really good. And then the Color My World, which I'm using right now, is actually the best. It's so shiny and so pretty. I did a video. It's a few back. I'm sure I could link it. I'll link it. I haven't done that before, but I'm sure I can figure it out. I figured everything else out so far, I hope. Anyway, so I love it, but I really just don't want to waste the Odorless Dip on it. So once I'm done with my odorless base, I will use my odorless top coat as my base. And that way they last longer. And I love this stuff, so I just can't justify not using it because it's so shiny and so pretty. All right, I'm almost done. I finish this up, then I put my cuticle oil on, which I highly recommend when you're done with any mani to put that on. I use cuticle oil probably 5 times a day or more, and I really recommend it. It just keeps your cuticles nice and healthy. It does promote growth, I've heard. I'm pretty sure that's true. And it's just really good for you to stay hydrated. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more videos like it, please like and subscribe. It will help me so much, and I will appreciate it more than I can even put into words. I'm just trying to grow my channel. I love doing this, and I'm going to keep doing it no matter what. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one, and have a beautiful day.